Hello and welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship, brought to you by Xbox. My name is Benson. This is Golden Boy. We just survived an earthquake.
Yes.
Up top, baby.
All
We're
right.
still alive. We were still here. Everything was shaking. I got nervous. My whole life flashed before my eyes. It was an emotional time, but we're alive.
We managed to survive. That was my first earthquake, which was
Pop
pretty
the cherry,
cool.
baby.
Hand hug. Let's do a hand hug. Like that? No. See
it's
that?
like
You don't
that.
want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Why don't I
That's
wanna
not good. That's too much embracement.
What?
Got to bring the hug in like this. Wrap the thumb around, and that's a hand hug. Come on, bro.
That's a hand shoulder.
No, that's a hand hug because I'm hugging you with my thumb. You see? It's like I can't talk to him.
All right,
Anyway,
we survived an earthquake.
we survived an earthquake.
Everything was shaking. I thought he was messing around with the desk. I was like, oh, will you stop playing? Then he was like, it's an earthquake. I was like, ah!
I thought you were shaking your leg like
Well,
so
that's
aggressive.
What I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So
And then we realized it was an earthquake and we could die.
that was pretty cool.
And if I had died, anyone that was watching the stream earlier on would know he wouldn't give me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Are you
So I
really
was gonna
bringing that
die.
back?
I'm bringing it right back,
Wow, that's incredible, man.
all the way back.
You are one spiteful little man.
You'll notice there's no tie look as well. That's what happens when it gets later on into the evening. I'm surprised
Okay.
you still have it.
I still wear my tie because I believe in being a professional.
Well, I was actually supposed to be done.
Yeah. Well, we were all supposed to be done.
That's
But we're working overtime here, trying to give you guys the best possible experience here at the Call of Duty Championships presented
alive.
by
Good work.
Xbox. A big thank you to everyone for tuning in. We got a good one. It's Xfinity going up against Killerfish.
map 5.
Map 5, you think? Map 5? 5-5 S&D?
Just knowing my look, the fact that I want to get to bed, it's going to be a map 5.
So, TCM.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
TCM, the team that pretty much people were saying, yeah, they're going to come out and win their group. They lose to Xfinity, and
I actually did say this on ESR.
Okay.
I'd like to point out.
I 100% agree with you. And Xfinity, I know, is a great team. I know all four of those players very well, like personally,
Right.
and I just know how talented they are.
They're so good. They really are. Just I think everyone.
And I don't
recognizes
think
them in the
enough people have realized it yet.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
it's like, or I don't think enough people have come to like accept it.
It was
right?
It was the doubt show. That's
Yeah.
what that really was.
Oh, Doubt's a
Doubt-
tank. Doubt's a tank.
That's just animal. He
Modern
really is.
Warfare 2 veteran. Okay, vet for actually much longer than that. I apologize. Crowster though definitely made his name in MW2 with TVA alongside Clayster.
Really?
They were a duo. Yeah, Crowster Clayster. They were a duo. Of course, Crowster Clayster. Next was a part of that crew as well. Like a lot
Really?
of guys were coming up from that. Yep,
Wow,
that's right.
Pretty cool to know.
So there was a lot of actually. No, I apologize. I believe next was AOX. I mean, it was so long ago. I don't even.
I mean, come on, get your facts right.
It was a while ago.
How do you
man.
not know this?
I
it was like last
competed
month.
MW2 so long ago.
I can't believe you used to compete.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
No, I was a very vocal,
He drops
competitor.
knowledge bombs. He does drop knowledge bombs.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man. I think that's like the first nice thing you said about me.
I didn't say the knowledge bombs were good. I just said you dropped knowledge bombs.
Wait, but like if I drop a knowledge bomb, technically that's a good thing.
It's a minor technicality. I know.
Oh my, it's a minor technicality. Please, shush. All right.
Schmuck.
Shush up. So now we have Killerfish versus Xfinity. Now, Ben, do you know a little bit about this Killerfish squad, or
We need
what's
to-
the deal? And it seems like the game did end there, so that's perfectly okay. Ben, of course, coughing on the side. He's dying, everyone. Yeah, I would give him. I would help him out. I'd probably do like the Heimlich or something like that. I don't know. I don't think the Heimlich would help you in that situation.
No, I'd be dying. I'd be struggling to breathe, and you're gonna basically just
punch you
me
in
in
the
the
stomach.
It's not gonna do much. I'm,
Just to
I'm,
give you
I'm not
guys a-
choking. I'm dying. There is a bit of a difference between the two.
Just to give you guys an update on what's going on, there was a mix-up with the maps, so we are going to get this one started
I
in
blame
just
you.
a bit.
all his
Blame Golden
Blame
Boy.
Golden Boy. Get it trending.
I
on
think
Twitter.
there's always like a blame Benson, right?
Why would you? Yeah.
No, there was a blame Benson hashtag.
That
and-
actually trended worldwide at G2.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, hashtag blame Benson was trending worldwide at G2.
All right, so I found out that the first
Pretty
map
good way to
is
trend.
not going to be Domination Sovereign, by the way. It's going to be Domination on Strike Zone.
I've seen a lot of strike. See, I really want to keep a stat. I think I was talking to you about this. I want to keep stats of what maps are being vetoed.
I agree.
Because I think that really does tell a story, especially when you get into the later parts of the tournament. That's such key information. You have two teams who try and veto against each other. You can pretty much guess.
Yeah.
What's going to be vetoed?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if we can find that out because
I wish we could do a cool thing where we record the veto.
Thank you.
You know?
I suggested this and no one ever listens to me.
Yeah, but the same
That's
page.
why we-
We're on the same page. That's why we're the duo.
I'm just saying.
So
How cool would that be, though? If you saw both players,
Yeah.
a tablet comes up. It was the way. I've seen
oh
it.
yeah, the way you spoke about it was definitely very cool with
So
the tablet.
so basically, you'd have a guy with a tablet come out, like a Microsoft Surface. He stands there, and you actually see on the screens what maps are being taken out, and it slides across your screen. You have a cool graphic. You see both the team captains.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I mean, in a perfect world, right? In a perfect world, I'll convince Jeff at UMG to do it.
Thank you.
Big shout out to my boys over at UMG. Just got to give them some love. I've been giving a lot of people love this weekend.
Not
But
me.
shouting out a lot of people. Shout out Dr. Curry a little while ago. Shout out my boy Pittsburgh from Team Revenge. Just giving
Being a
love.
very lovable guy.
I like the people to know that in the community I pay attention because I know what it is.
To be
man.
fair, he's always on Reddit.
Yeah.
Whenever I see you, you're on Reddit. And
I
you're always replying
legitimately
to it.
love our COD competitive. Legit. It is an awesome Reddit. I'm on there pretty much all the time, and it's just a great time. But anyway, enough about that
Is
stuff.
it me or has the lights got really bright?
Yeah, well, it is the last match of the day here, so I mean it's completely they want to just pump up the lighting here. But all right, let's go ahead and kick it to the action as we're going to be checking out Doubt here from Team Xfinity. And let's see what he's going to do going right after that C. But there's going to be a lot of pressure coming here. Now, what do you know about this Killerfish squad, Ben, if at anything?
So the Killerfish team isn't the same team as last year. A lot of people will remember Killerfish. That's basically the SK team as opposed to this Killerfish team. It's just the name and the brand that has carried through. Black from Killerfish, one of the best players. I personally think on this team, really very, very strong. I didn't catch
This
that
is
much
not
of
the
them.
same Black, though.
No. This isn't Black that we saw earlier on from the All-Star team.
Just to clarify.
That is worth mentioning. But that other Black was from the UK. Very, very solid player. It's a completely different player. But from everything I saw, he had a pretty decent event. Theros, though, he started off pretty well. 6-0 actually with a 3-piece. I'm not entirely sure how the trophy system killed Doubt, but he's going to be pretty annoyed about that one. I think it's fair to say. But as I'm saying, they're the players that you really need to watch out for. Search and Destroy, I expect these guys to be pretty beastly at. All Germans seem to be good at Search. That's just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But speaking of teams that are good at Search, those Aussies, mate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, the Aussies definitely came out strong. And I got to highlight here, Theros was working on a 7-point streak, 6-0. He's finally going to get taken out there. Score will be 25-14 in favor of the boys in Killerfish. Xfinity struggling here off the break after that intense game against TCM, but Black going big there, getting a double, but he is going to get taken out by Sin.
If Xfinity don't beat Killerfish, I'm going to be so surprised. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. They just took down TCM, one of the best teams in all of Europe. Well, the best European team, I think it's fair to say. And they did it. It wasn't easy, but they still managed to take them down in emphatic style. So this is really kind of I don't want to say an easy game for them, but it's a game which they should really be winning.
If you look at what they just accomplished,
that's
in comparison to what they're, oh man, Akion actually Black getting that knife there on Mud Dog, and it seems like TVA. I'm so used to saying that. It seems like Xfinity is struggling here at the start. They are going to be down by about 8 points, but still, this is not what we would have expected to see out of a team that just trumped the #1 seeded European team coming into this event.
I think they may just be you know that feeling when you have just too much adrenaline running around your body? I think that's what it may be. They just need to just settle in. They've moved from obviously main stage to one of the feature stations that we have around the venue. Just setting up your whole new setup, that whole thing. You just need to just get used to it. So I would expect this first map, they may go in at the breakdown, but the second side I expect them to be fully composed back to winning ways, because realistically those guys just look so good. Obviously Mud Dog, former Envious coach, fantastic player, has
Ain't
a
no
massive
coach no more.
Exactly, has a massive point to prove, and what a way to win.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? Honestly, to me, Benson, he's already proved that point. He is here at Call of Duty Championships. He took out top teams to get here. He is a talented player. I think this entire crew, this Xfinity squad, is incredible. And honestly, they've all made their presence felt, especially with that win against TCM. TCM had that big land against Envy, the Battle of Blue, and both Envy and TCM struggled quite a bit here at this event. Alternatively, Strictly Business had that land against Optic Gaming, and they actually, Strictly Business looking great. Optic Gaming, we've only really seen them play against NSP. We'll see that Epsilon matchup tomorrow. That should be a good one.
Is going to be insane.
Well, oh man, Sin laser beam there on has broken. as he takes him out. It's out here on your screen. He's going to get dropped too. Mud Dog now the knife right to the chest. That's going to sting as Theros gets dropped. One in front. Not going to happen. Back to Sin. 11-9 here, playing a great game. As you see that they managed to bring this one back. 1 minute left on the clock here. You got 63-67 and 4 points for Killerfish. And what a play there. Sin is just absolutely insane.
This is what they need from him as he picks up another kill. That one was on black. There's going to be one more player rushing, but the rest of Xfinity, they've actually gone in towards that B flag. That was a bit of a risky move there from them. That C flag is going to maintain neutral. They dived on the B flag, so they should be able to grab that. Now, this could be a big play from Doubt. If he picks this kill up, it's going to stay neutral. Now they can try and get some points back on the board in the last 30 seconds. It's only a 3-point game, and still Killerfish are in front. They've definitely started to settle down. They look significantly better than at the start of the game. As soon as Doubt catches fire, though, that's when it's going to get really scary for this Killerfish line.
That's right. Now, Doubt's going to find one player there. He played that one well. You saw it happen on the minimap. He crept around the Pro Shop courtyard and advanced forward. There's going to be 3 players, though, hanging out over by A. And we are going to see his Xfinity is going to go after C. No one's going to be there really to stop them. A, though, Doubt tried his absolute best in that one, but that is going to do it. 79-73 in favor of Xfinity. A very, very narrow lead of 6 points.
Good math, bro. I'm proud of you. You got better.
I'm trying, buddy.
No, you did really well, actually. You haven't messed up any math today.
Yeah, I mean, I did mess up some wording, but that was before I had
wording isn't maths.
Energy drink. Well, I didn't actually have energy drink. I had a Gatorade. That was about it.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. I just had to drink. I just had to drink anything I can possibly get my hand. It's sugar.
Gatorade, I found, is really, really good.
Yeah.
It gives you that sort of not too over the edge.
Yeah.
But just the perfect.
Just so you guys know, I'm not an energy drink person at all. I mean, you've never seen me drink an energy drink. I drink water all the time. That's just what I do.
He's such a thrill to go out with. Honest to God. Go out for New York. It's like the waitress comes around the table. What would you like to drink? Can I have a water, please? I was telling her, I'm like, I'm in New York. And this is what you're gonna do, really?
Yeah. Well.
And then eventually, after the quick look from the wife, he was like, "I'll get a beer." I was like, "Good, good. Yeah, you will." Because if you hadn't have ordered that, I would have ordered it for you and force fed.
No, in all fairness, I'm not a drinker. I'm an occasional person, and or even when I go out, I just prefer to have water. I mean, listen, they're trying to charge you a lot of money for that soda. They're trying to charge you a lot of money for that soda. I ain't about that life. I'm trying to simply just, save money, make paper, and just keep going. You know what I mean? That's the hustle and flow.
I have visions of you in your bedroom, just like, make it rain.
Yeah. So with my savings, like that's just what it is. It's not very flashy by any means. If anything, it's like make it rain like that. That's what I'm doing. So
please, someone give that. Please, someone give that.
Make it rain.
Thanks God, gift. Oh my God.
Oh
you
man.
You could have been even better, like coins, like piling coins on top of each other. Make it rain. Quarters.
Make it rain.
Poing, 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 poing.
Oh, man.
I don't know why a coin would make a poing noise.
What is with the poing? I don't get it.
It was just the first noise that came to my mind.
You cracked me up, buddy.
So
79-73, Killerfish. They had a strong showing at the start of that game. At what?
What's the difference?
6 points.
Yeah. Why did you never write 6?
I actually do. While the match is going on.
I haven't seen you do it once.
Allow me to just flip through this here.
I didn't
and
see
show you.
See, look, you haven't done it once. It's not there.
I have done it.
It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
There it is. It's there.
The end of the game.
Yeah, whatever, man. So we're waiting for the matchup to begin here shortly. Xfinity. Huh?
Yeah. So when people cast, this is something which people will want to know, right? People always ask me this actually, which is a very strange question, but they're like, how do you keep track of series? And every caster has their own very strange and unusual way of doing it. You just like he writes down the name of the game, the game type, and then the score underneath. I do like columns.
Yeah, I know.
And then I line, I tick, and then I write down the score. I just think that's efficient.
Well, I mean, everyone has their style.
But that's what I'm saying. It's really interesting. I think we should grab a piece of paper from every caster at the end of the event, and then you can see how we do it.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see how like Puckett does it, if it's chicken scratch.
Puckett does it really weird.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember like a score earlier on once because my Puckett. I
remember one time Puckett, we were casting something, he wanted to get a number. He grabbed a random piece of paper, found a spot on the paper, and just wrote it down. And I was like, That works. You know?
Could just write it on his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like all you see inside the hand is just notes of the games.
Oh man, so it seems like we had a little bit of an issue with the restart there, or with the start of the second half of that
quick,
domination.
What's
game.
the score differential?
6 points, Ben, and I wrote it down.
Good.
So it is a again, you know, they had a restart there,
put +6?
but they are going to become. I put +6.
It's pretty self-explanatory. 6 to 6.
You know, Ben, you just gave me crap for not writing +6.
No,
I
gave you,
write
I
+6.
gave you crap for not writing 6.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
We have Theros on his screen, and Ben, he absolutely cracks me up because he will keep going. You don't understand? He'll keep going until I concede and admit that he's wrong. And
I would never. I'm not that type of person. Apart from I'm totally that kind of person.
Of course not.
that minor issue. That is exactly what I do.
So we have Theros here on your screen as he's going to advance in the mid portion of the map. Of course, finding one player, he's going to get stopped. Has broken on your screen now, as he knows that there could be activity over by C. He does get it. That was a big play out of Has Broken, but he is going to get taken out by Mud Dog's MTAR there. And Black now finding another player hanging out right by the entrance of the grill, but he is going to get stopped.
Oh, that was an amazing shot from Has Broken.
Yeah, that was great.
It was really, really good.
And we've seen that Killerfish comes out strong at the beginning of the game.
They really do.
But it's just closing out, you know what I mean? And a lot of players, teams, it doesn't matter the game you play or the sport you play, they have that problem. You know, just being able to seal the deal.
We've seen Fade struggle with that against Complexity a couple times, but Has Broken has 2 players. There's one. Couldn't find the second. Down momentarily the last alive for his team, but the rotation comes in. As Golden Boy said, 6-point lead. That's all it is. And right now it's a very close game. That A flag currently being contested. It's going to be who is actually down there, actually? Was that
the A flag? Let's see.
I think that was Mud Dog.
Yeah, that was Mud Dog. Yes, it is. So Mud Dog actually pushing up. And he is going to just continue to hold this one down. He is going to have a teammate probably going to the bridge. That B flag is going to be neutralized. Mud Dog now is going to look to make moves over there. 2 players hanging out for Killerfish inside of B, but Mud Dog opting not to push out as they need to make a play happen. They have 2 players hanging around by C as well. That is going to be Crosser as well as Doubt. And both of them 4-4 here with 1 cap to their name. This could be a good look for them. You have Sin at the top of the staircase that's going to be guarding them, and Sin is finally going to get taken out, but still a great run nonetheless by the squad to be able to get C.
That B flag spawn trap, just so strong.
Really. Yeah, but they can't lock it down. Killerfish was able to break out of it.
That's true, but if you can implement that properly, it's a game changer. It really is. Doubt picking up 1 kill though. That was nice to see. Theros, he sees the second, and he seems to be heating up a little bit now. That performance he had on main stage was sensational against TCM. He's going to need performances just like that all weekend long. No, there's 1, there's 2. Oh!
almost went for it, though. His own teammate killed him. Akion killed him by mistake.
I don't care. It still counts.
Akon, sorry about that. He kills him.
It counts.
And yeah, well, you can give it to him. I mean, I'm okay with that. So 44 to 33 here as Xfinity continues to play very well against Killerfish. You know, you don't have anyone particularly standing out besides Sin as far as all 8 players in the lobby are concerned. Sin just showing up, but Doubt even then though he's 9-6, so you gotta throw a bone his way as he pushes forward.
He has 3 caps as well.
That's very true. That's very true. And Theros, by the way, has 4 caps, so he's only 3-7.
Prosta just hit 3 pieces of his own, so these guys getting those clutch kills.
Well,
when you say
we missed it. You take full ownership for it as well.
That's the royal we. I think more than anything else. The players rotating there from Killerfish.
Doubt looking to make some noise here by A and manages to get 2 there on Theros and Has Broken as he moves in toward A and gets that control. Now you're going to see them pinned in. There's going to be a lot of activity, though, but the middle is going to be open as Doubt has to be careful. 1 guy coming from the entrance. Doubt knows that someone could be hanging around by the staircase. As long as he plays his cards right and he ran into his bullets, that was going to be Has Broken. How unfortunate for him there. Crosser, though, 11-9 as he looks around by A, finds 1, and that is going to be a trophy. So he doesn't even shoot, but oh my goodness, I would have just absolutely fallen off of my chair. But still a great play there nonetheless. And Doubt pushing forward yet again on A to try and apply that pressure. Go for a 3 cap here, Benson, which is something that you don't see all that much on Strike Zone.
Yeah, the rotation is going to come in, though. You can see players from Killerfish, they just jumped on that B flag. But this is where they need to be careful because 3 players have just randomly spawned over at that A flag. So if Doubt doesn't pick up that kill, he needs to flank back. He is going to do so. There's 1. There's a second from Mud Dog. A is going to be neutral. They have lost control of B. There's going to be 1 player over there at that B flag. He's going to get taken out. That's going to recover that fight, and this lead is just getting bigger and bigger.
That's right, 22 points on top of the 6 that they have, 28 in total. So they're just going to continue to rack on the points, and at this point, it is now done. And what was that, Benjamin? Another snide comment? I'm watching.
No, I said good math.
Huh?
I said good math.
Oh, thanks, bud.
I got you back, bro.
So now Doubt on your screen, closing this one out. Amazing performance out of him. 15 and 9, 6 caps as well. Just a team effort there from Xfinity, and they're just showing up big time.
It's pretty much what I expected. You know, they had to move all their equipment, playing in a different station. You know, the first couple of minutes they were just sort of trying to get used to their surroundings, I would say, and then the second side really turned up. Nice performances all around. You know, Kroster got a couple of good plays, Doubt as well. All the guys really played very well.
That's right, that's right. And there's no doubt in my mind that Xfinity,
no doubt
with that,
in your mind?
Haha, look at that. That Xfinity has, you know, the makings of being a team that honestly a lot of people will come to recognize in competitive Call of Duty. And I want to bring this up as well. Something you definitely have to point out. Kroster, right? And you know, he teamed with Clay in the past. I mean, these are veterans, okay? We have Doubt and Kroster, who are 2 veterans in this scene. And bringing in Mud Dog, who came in, he was actually a Halo player who came in and started participating in Call of Duty events. I was there for one of his first Call of Duty tournaments. So, like, I known Mud Dog for quite a while. Sin, don't know much about, but I mean, I like the guy. We talk, we hang out quite a bit. And, you know, you're seeing this here. You're seeing this revolution of veterans just coming back and telling kids how it's done. Because they're kind of just they're coming into form. The experience comes into play.
Count out experience. Experience is a key factor in Call of Duty.
I couldn't agree more, Ben. All right, guys, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it is going to be game number 2, Search and Destroy. Who is going to take this one? Are we going to see a 1-1, or could Xfinity go up 2-0 in the series? We'll find out after this.